Mesachas Kesubos daf tzadi daled. The Gemara brings a machloikis, shnei shetaros yotzim b'yom echad, v'ava macholkin u'shmuel am Shudah didayni. There's a tremendous machloikis Yishonim, in which Shetar we're talking about. Tosis and the Rif learn that the sugi is not referring to shtar choiv, rather shtar maton or shtar mecher. However, Ben Achnano and if Haigoin brought in the Rif learn that even by shtar choiv, it passes the machloikis Rav and Shmuel. There's a tremendous machloikis we show them what the beer and the chilik between a shtar choiv, that according to the Rif and Tosis by a shtar choiv it doesn't pertain the machloikis, and everyone will hold, but that's the halach is cholkin and not Shudah didayni. Tosis and the Rif explain that the understanding is that by a shtar choiv, that someone borrows money, the shibud is only chal according to what's muchach and clear in the shtar. So therefore, the whole shibud is only chal at the end of the day. So therefore, since the two shtaros were written on the same day, therefore there's no mile of one over the other, and everyone would agree that by a shtar choiv the halacha is cholkin. The Ran explains further that the shibud is chal according to the koil, and the koil only comes the b'soif hayoy when it was clear from that the choiv was nigbar from what it says in the shtar. And the Ran is further, although from the chosim shabodim it's totally b'soif hayoyim, however minei didei from his own chosim that are still tachas yodoi, there should be a mile of one choiv over the other choiv, and on that the Ran says a yisoid that since it's not clear from one shtar more than the other shtar b'chlal, and only comes clear at this end of the day, the chiyuv in the shtar, so therefore in the middle of the day it has aloha like a milva al peh, and a milva al peh, the Ran says a chiddush that there is no kedima and there's no mila over the first choiv or more than the second choiv, since during the day it was written, it has status of a milva al peh, and milva al peh, there's no mila over the first choiv more than the second choiv b'chlal. However, the Rebbeinu Tam at the end of Tosis explains a different pshat. Why? By a shtar choiv that everyone agrees it's cholkin because Chazal made a takana because they sinned delas b'fnei lovet and hudim by Kesubos isha mishum chen, that the halacha should be cholkin and not Shudah didayni. And the Rif le'el and daf peivov that says a different pshat, that the reason why by choiv the halacha is cholkin is because since each one has a drawer, the moina has sheiches to the guf ha-moment, so therefore you say cholkin and you don't say Shudah didayni. Ein Shach, that asks a tremendous kasha on the Shulchan Aruch, the paskins that if two stars in Yom Echad halacha is cholkin, and the Shach asks that the Ran explains the reason why it's cholkin, and there's no kedima of the first choiv over the second choiv is because, like we spoke out before, that the Ran holds that by a milva al peh, there's no kedima over the first choiv over the second choiv, and the Shach asks that's mefurish in Shulchan Aruch, not like the Ran, and even by milva al peh there's a maila, there's a kedima of the first choiv over the second choiv, so therefore the Shulchan Aruch should paskin that b'vas achas there should be a kedima b'yom echad of the first choiv over the second choiv. So the Kesubos says that and this answer to the Shulchan Aruch is that the Shulchan Aruch learns like Rebbeinu Tam, like we mentioned before, that holds that the reason why by shnei shtaros the halacha is cholkin is because of a takon lo'tinal delas b'fnei loven. So therefore, even though the Shulchan Aruch holds there is a kedima of the choiv mukdam of mu'ucher even by milva al peh, nevertheless the halacha is cholkin because of shitas Rebbeinu Tam, because they sinned delas b'fnei loven. Moving further on, the Gemara explains that the machlokes Rav Shmuel is totally machlokes Eidi Chasima Karti or Eidi Masira Karti, and if you hold Eidi Chasima Karti and the Chasimas Hashtar is curious, so therefore there's no mile of one over the other, and therefore it's chok and it doesn't pass Shudah didayni. And Tosis and the Rishonim explain that since you hold the Eidi Chasima Karti, therefore The cheshivas of the shtar is specifically what's muchach mitoichoi of the shtar and what's clear in the shtar. So therefore, if there's two stars in the same day and it's not clear in any one star more than the other star, so therefore it's not chal, the shibud of the star at all, only at the end of the day where it's clear in the star the shibud. The Ramban in Sefer Aschus in Mesechus Gittin has a tremendous kasha on this yisoid. If you need muchach mitoichoi for a star, so therefore the Kinyan star is only chal at the end of the day and not in the middle of the day. And even though you wrote a star, you could write a star to a second person and sell the same karka that's already sold earlier in the day to the first person. He says if that's the case, and whenever you write a star, you should be able to be chayzer and retract the transaction in the middle of the day, because since the whole chales kinyan of the star is only b'soif hayoyim it's muchach mitoicha, you should be able to chayzer from the mechira. The Ran says the answer is the emes it's chal right away at the time you wrote the star. But there's a shear and there's limitation, the kinyan, that if you would write a second star to a second person, it'll be chal to the second person as well. The Chazon Ish explains the beer and the teretz of the Ran is that b'yesoidoi you have a kinyan star which is chal at the time you wrote the star, but it's only chal the kinyan according to what's muchach in the star. So therefore, the gabi, for you to be chayzer, you can't be chayzer because you wrote a star that represents that you gave the soda to ployni. So therefore, you can't be chayzer. However, if you write a different star, so therefore it's not clear in the star that was written first that the transaction should be chal to the first star more than the second star. So therefore, it's not mechayiv you that it shouldn't be chal the kinyan to the second transaction. And Chazon Ish is not clear that this is understanding in the Ran. That's what the Chazon Ish learns the teretz to the Ramban's kasha is that the whole chales kinyan star, according to what was licked in the star, and it's licked in the star that you can't be chayzer, but doesn't lick in the star that you can't make another star to sell the property to somebody else. Eine Rajman Bobasha that says the answer to the Ramban's kasha is the Enechanami, since the whole star is chal b'sefer yom, it could be chayzer. Eine B'chonon in Bobasha is a tremendous kasha according to what's before now. Sugya that you need muchach mitoichoi for the chales kinyan star, and if it's not muchach mitoichoi, it's not chal the kinyan. So he asks if that's the case, then a get that doesn't have a zman, since it's not muchach mitoichoi, should be posum with the raisa, and it's tzorchi, and that's mavur. That a get that doesn't have a zman is only posum with the abonon v'ayin sham. Moving further on, I didn't say ha'oros from a Bogashev to ask ha'oro on what's moving now sugya that according to Shmuel you say Shudah didayni by shetaros yitzim emecha. They asked there's a tremendous machlokes rishonim leil and afpehiyam and beis. What does Shudah didayni mean? Rashi learns that it means that the dayan evaluates on what the das of the noisin to give the matana is. However, Tesis learns that Shudah didayni means that the dayanim could give the chayfetz to who they want. And Tesis asks if that's the case, then whoever gives more money to the dayan will receive the item. On that, Tesis says yisoid that any dayan that receives money is not a dayan b'chalal, even though it doesn't have a loch of regular sheichad, because over here the dayan can do whatever he wants. Nevertheless, a dayan that accepts money is not a dayan at all. And Rabbi Yashiv asks, the Bishlam like Tosis, you can understand our sugya, even though the shtaros yitzim b'yamechod and mitzad the star, there's no mile of one of the others. But you say Shudah didayni, the dayan could decide whoever he wants. However, according to Rashi, they have to look at the das of the noise, and since he gave both of them the star the same days, how can you see a mile of one over the other? So Rabbi Yashiv says the answer is nevertheless the one that he gave first, although it's not a chacha gemura to paskin the shaila, but nevertheless it's daite noite, that's the one that he would prefer to give the chayfetz to, and therefore the Shudah didayni is to give to the first person he wrote the shtar. Ayin Rashi and Beis, it's mashma a little different. That the Shudah didayni is, they evaluate who the Nisim was closer and who he has a greater the relationship to, and he preferred to give the matana to v'ayin sham.